Je pense qu'on a fait le tour là. Non, il y a l'air d'avoir encore des options.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress.
D'accord.
War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
Bon, ça va. C'est
I
mon
don't know what
réalisateur,
you've heard
le
about,
mec.
but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
Oh là là,
I only
très bon
want you to
réalisateur
admit
d'ailleurs.
you used those men to improve your theories.
Oh, toi, je crois que tu vas être mon nouveau copain, toi.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon. And it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative, it is a question of integrity. These men and women have put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
D'accord. Bon. Ça touche à sa fin là, parce que franchement lui il me gave.
Thank you for your time.
C'est bon.
We'll talk later.
Allez, salut, à jamais. Et en plus il s'occupe d'un patient juste à côté d'une porte. Après ça donne des leçons aux autres. Tiens. Ah, excusez-moi. Tiens donc.
Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Y'a quoi par ici? Oh là là. Ouh, ça donne pas envie. Ah, on peut trouver quelque chose. Là aussi. Même les cadavres ils servent de coffre. Bon. Ça commence à faire du monde, hein. Et encore, il y en a 5 qu'on n'a pas trouvé. Donc si vous aimez pas les dialogues, je vous le dis d'emblée, vous allez mourir là, parce que en gros, quand vous voyez le nombre de personnes qu'on doit découvrir encore, ça veut dire tout autant de dialogues. Hein. Et tout autant d'intrigues, d'ennemis ou d'amis. Enfin, voilà quoi. Alors des choix à faire. Bon après ça peut faire aussi un certain nombre de victimes. Hein. Tout dépend si vous jouez comme un psychopathe ou pas. Nous on va essayer de pas aller dans le massacre. Ah, Milton. Ok. Donc lui il peut rentrer ici. Il y a quoi là ici? Y a rien. Il y a rien non plus. Non, rien du tout. Là-bas. Ah, il y a quelque chose. Mais on peut pas. D'accord. T'es sérieux? C'est parce qu'il y a une chaise devant? Là c'est la rue. Hein. Bon, lui on le chope. Viens là-bas. Viens là-bas.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Qu'est-ce qu'il raconte? Il était docteur, il l'est plus.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These
Okay.
bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
Et ils sont tous, je comprends qu'ils travaillent tous gratuitement, ils sont tous plus grands que les uns que les
An
autres là-dedans.
interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people
Ouais.
fear, or at least have a respect for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others.
Ils ont tous
It's
eu
the
un
pain
rapport
we
avec
have
la
to
médecine
take,
pendant la guerre.
not death itself.
Bon, après c'est l'époque qui veut ça aussi. On est juste en contexte
How did
après
you get
Première
this
Guerre
job
mondiale,
After
donc,
I
à
left
mon
the
avis,
army,
tous les médecins ont
worked
dû
as an
à un
undertaker
moment ou à un
down
autre
by
être
the docks. A
confrontés
dangerous place with many an unpleasant business
aux
there.
conséquences de la Première
Milton
Guerre
Hooks
mondiale.
helped me get a job here.
Puis le pire c'est qu'ils se doutent pas que quelques années plus tard, enfin quelques
Have
décennies
we
plus
met
tard, il
before?
va y avoir le
I don't
deuxième
think so, sir.
grand conflit.
Why?
When we first
Mondial.
talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body.
Oula, parle de ma sœur.
She must be very relieved now.
Il est pas au courant qu'elle est morte.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Ça va faire mal ça encore.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
Bon,
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe.
oh bah je pense que
Diseases can
l'hygiène c'est
spread.
plus le problème. Hein.
For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Ok. Lui aussi donc c'est le deuxième commerçant.
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange.
Donc en fait là on a
Some
deux
people sell,
ressources.
some others buy. I like to help.
Il y a lui et il y a l'autre. En plus c'est vachement...
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in
Vachement bien,
life
ils sont
after death?
d'un côté et de l'autre de
No.
l'hôpital en fait.
I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir.
Ouais.
Even goodwill.
Bon.
Do you really
Shadana.
believe
Shadana.
goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir,
Ok.
everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be
Je sais
bored
même pas si
or
ça se dit
worse.
comme ça. Ok,
And
Shadow.
I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
Bon.
But the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity.
Le
sir.
maître des cadavres.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed, I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Ouais. Particulier ce type.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course.
Ok, alors qu'est-ce qu'il a? Formule énigmatique, si on prend. Codéine. Waouh! Il y a de la codéine et de l'opium. Ah ouais, carrément. Je je vais rien lui vendre pour l'instant, de toute façon je vais en avoir besoin. Parce qu'après il va falloir commencer à soigner les gens et il va falloir créer des remèdes. Là on peut retourner, mais c'est pas par là que je veux aller. C'est de l'autre côté en fait. De ce côté-ci. Là il y a quelque chose. Hop, on a piqué tout. Déjà qu'ils ont pas grand chose, j'arrive à leur piquer pas mal de trucs. C'est quoi ça? Lettre.
Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir. How long is it going to take to fix me?
Ok. Lettre inachevée. Ah oui, il a des enfants, le mec. Ça doit être le patient dont... comment dire, dont ils ont discuté, les deux docteurs. En fait, ils se disputent le diagnostic d'un patient qui est père. Et ouais, bah c'est lui. Ouais. Ah, ouais. Ah bah le v'là. Il est en train de discuter avec le gentil. Ok.
Good evening, sir.
Allez, c'est parti.
I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
Ouais, j'avais bien compris hein, qu'ils étaient en train de se mettre sur la
Would you
figure.
mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Phillip. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Ok. On va prendre un peu connaissance de la personne.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my
Ok.
family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too.
Charpentier.
But that means I
Et il
need
s'est
both
pété le bras.
arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Ah, tu m'étonnes que t'es dans la mouise.
Tell
Plus t'as
me
des
about
gosses.
the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I
Okay.
often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself,
D'accord.
Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility.
À mon avis, on va devoir mettre son grain de sel et donner des préconisations par rapport aux patients.
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound
Je m'étonne
troubles
qu'il
you
fait
so
du
much.
souci. C'est le seul mec qui doit travailler de la famille pour dire de les nourrir.
What about
Et
their
là,
mother,
il est
if I may
orageux.
ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin raids.
Ah d'accord, en plus ils n'ont pas de mère.
We never found her body.
Ah, c'est chaud là.
Tell me
Okay.
about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My
D'accord.
wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough
Il y
to
a la
hurt
voisine
myself.
qui est en train de bouger là.
What an arse.
J'ai réussi à me blesser. Ouais.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Phillick,
D'accord.
unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Ok.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I
Okay.
wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings.
D'accord.
I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer.
Très contexte Première Guerre hein, quand même.
Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
Ouais. Père de famille qui
How are your
s'inquiète. Là.
children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Ellen didn't bring them with her that night.
Bah, je suis désolé, hein. J'essaye de meubler un petit peu, mais le problème c'est que là, je suis obligé aussi de me concentrer sur les textes. Tout comme vous d'ailleurs. Ok, bon, faut qu'on arrive à aider en fait les deux docteurs à prendre une décision par rapport à lui. Et essayer de faire aussi, tiens, c'est qui elle? On l'a déjà vu? Ouais, on l'a déjà vu, je pense. Ah, une nouvelle pièce. Nouveau patient. Il y a deux personnes. On va commencer par
Good
lui.
evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
Mortimer.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Goswick. Goswick. Mortimer.
How painful is your
Oh,
throat,
le
Mr.
prénom.
Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a
Oh, le
pen?
mec il souffre et je le
I
fais
see.
parler.
Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Est-ce qu'on le refait encore parler?
How so painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
Ok.
I'll let you get some rest then.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Y a rien à en tirer. C'est qui ça? C'est sa maman?
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
Ouais, c'est
I'm
ça, c'est sa
Dr.
maman.
Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick.
Béatrice
Could you
Goswick.
check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say.
D'accord.
Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Ok, elle a l'air hyper
Are you
sympathique cette
really
dame.
that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
D'accord.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Ok. Bon bah ça c'est fait.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff
on a
are not
appris un truc
especially
sur elle.
welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.